Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron show. You know what's really depressing? When I hear things like this, when I am given, and when I see confessions from gamers who love video games but are kind of, sort of, held back. Held back because of the sinister, parasitic, and almost useless ideal of popularity. For the longest time, thank God, kids nowadays are moving on with the times. For the longest time, high schools, elementary schools, just schools in general were all about who was popular. And it wasn't just with school kids too, it was also with marketing, it was with clothes, it was with cars, it was with toys. For the longest time, North American society, and not just North American society, but just maybe the world also as general, people were consumed with the ideal of what was popular. Popular clothes, popular movies, popular food, popular opinions even. I'm glad to see that most of the world, a great deal of people are moving on from this concept of popularity, and it's becoming something that's less and less the norm. While there are still things that are popular, they don't necessarily consume culture and don't necessarily consume society. However, you see the negative influence of popularity spring up from time to time, and unfortunately, it's come crawling back into video games. As a matter of fact, it's been making a huge impact on video games. I have been given confessions via private messages and comments on my YouTube channel of people who admitted that they love the gameplay they see in my videos, that they love the video games they are seeing gameplay of, and they wish they could play them, they want to play them, but they feel held back from playing them and experiencing them because some of the games I play and some of the games other people want to play aren't necessarily the popular ones. For instance, I prefer Titanfall over Call of Duty as a multiplayer shooter, which is why I upload a ton of gameplay of it. I prefer almost every single open world video game out there over Grand Theft Auto, which is why you see a variety of open world video games on my channel. Now I'm just giving personal examples, but I have also seen across YouTube, across the internet, across the gaming social network of people who won't try other video games, are afraid to try other video games, or are persuaded not to play other video games because they're not necessarily the most popular video games. People have messaged me and said, "Oh man, Titanfall looks so awesome. I'd love to buy it and play it, but all my friends play Call of Duty." Which is where I gotta stop you there, and I gotta make a public announcement. It really saddens me when I gotta make these kinds of videos because this kind of behavior and way of thinking exist. So let me say this right now. This is the honest to goodness truth. This isn't even personal opinion right now. This is factual. This is truth. Is the game fun is more important than is the game popular. Whether a video game is topping sales charts or reception charts, whether it's selling millions upon millions of copies or getting high scores on Metacritic, shouldn't really matter to you. What should matter is, does the game interest you and does the game look fun to you? If I went with popular opinion, if I based all my video game purchases on popular opinion, I would play nothing but Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto like everybody else. And I would not be having fun. If anything, if I did that, I would move away from video games. I would not be the person that you know who loves video games as much as I do. If I only ever played the popular video games. The sports games, The Sims, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, the racing games, Nintendo video games, oh, the horror. If I just made my opinion that of what was popular, if I just based my purchases on that of what was popular, I'd probably hate video games. I'd probably fucking hate video games with an absolute bloody passion if I just played what was popular. Because I don't find a majority of Call of Duty, especially Call of Duty multiplayer, seeing as how that's most popular, fun. Like, at all. I don't find Grand Theft Auto entertaining in the slightest. I don't find League of Legends fun. And you won't see me playing that game for hours and hours and hours on end like so many others. And you will never, ever see me play a Nintendo video game unless it's by special request by one of my good friends. Now I bet some of you are like, whoa, what? Really? Especially if you're a newcomer to my channel. You don't like the biggest, most popular video games out there that make the most money and get the most reception? Wow. Well, what do you play? The video games I play are video games that I find fun and awesome. I don't limit myself to what's most popular. You know what I limit myself to? How much fun I can have with a video game. What interests me the most? What looks the most fun to me? If a video game looks fun to you, buy it! Play it! It doesn't matter if it's not on top of the sales chart. It doesn't matter if IGN gave it an average or below average score or whatever. It doesn't matter what the mainstream critics give it a score of. If the game interests you and it looks fun to you, even if it's not the most popular, give it a try. It may become one of your favorite video games of all time. Video games like Titanfall and Evolve get a lot of shit from a lot of very closed-minded gamers who for some reason don't want other people to have fun with other video games. Cause that's rational and reasonable, right? But I love Titanfall. I don't give a shit what the haters say. And I love Evolve. I don't give a shit what the haters say. The games looked awesome to me, so I bought them, played them, and I love them. Video games are an amazing experience, and they can provide amazing experiences you can't find anywhere else. So don't limit your searching for experiences that can only be found in video games just to the most popular, the most well-received, and the one that sells the most copies. If you only ever play Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto and Nintendo games, then you're missing out on so much. You're missing out on memorable video game characters, on memorable video game stories and settings and very fun gameplay, on great multiplayer and co-op experiences. You're throwing away the potential to have fun over popular opinion or popularity in general, and that's stupid and silly. Listen now. This is very important. I'm about to get very deep and very serious right now. You only live once. You only get one shot at life. You're only in this world one time and one time only. Now, honestly, I hope I'm wrong about this. I don't know. I don't know the answers to life. I hope I'm wrong about this. But as it stands, from the facts we are given, from what I know, you only get one shot at life. You get one life, your life. And do what you want with your life. Be you. Have fun. Buy things. Play games. Watch movies that interest you. As long as they're not hurting anyone else and you're not forcing your opinion on someone else. As long as you're not hurting someone. As long as you're not being prejudiced against someone. As long as you're still happy and kind to others, feel free to enjoy what you enjoy. Video games, movies, novels, whatever. Doesn't matter if they're popular. If you want to play Titanfall, but you're held back from playing Titanfall because it's not as popular as Call of Duty, don't let that stop you. Titanfall is an awesome video game. Give it a shot. Play it. Enjoy it. With you Grand Theft Auto people, give Saints Row, give Watch Dogs, give Just Cause 2 a try. Or hell, maybe Skyrim, maybe Fallout 3, maybe Red Faction Guerrilla. And for those of you who only play Nintendo because it's popular, guys, there are so many other video games out there. I mean, why would you just limit yourself to Mario, Zelda, Metroid, and Super Smash Bros.? Why would you limit yourself to such a small number of franchises when there are so many awesome characters to meet and stories to be told in other video game franchises? Why not give Mass Effect? Why not give the Mass Effect games a play? Or the Dragon Age games a play? Just try something. If you like something, if something interests you and you think you will have fun with it, just try it. I really really don't understand where this mindset and this way of thinking came from, where if it's not super popular, if it's not Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Nintendo levels of popular, then we're not going to play it or give it a try. It's just like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? The only person you're hurting is yourself. Who are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Other people who you play those games with? Friends who you play those games with and talk about those video games with? Do you think they're all of a sudden going to dislike you because you played a video game that wasn't, in air quotes, popular? That's a silly thing to think. They're just video games. Video games can provide so many unique and amazing experiences. I don't get why you would limit yourself by such a silly way of thinking over popularity. It's the 21st century. The year as of making this video and releasing this video is 2015. Can we move on from this what's most popular, this popularity crap, please? Not just with the video games and what this subject of this video was about, not just with what's the most popular video game, that's the only game I can play. Like, let's move on from the popularity shtick and trope altogether, with schooling, with clothes, with cars. Get what you want, what entertains you, what fascinates you, what interests you, what's the most fun to you. Be you, embrace you, as long as you're not hurting anyone else and you're not being prejudiced against someone else or mean to someone else, as long as you're having fun and being you. Be you. Don't let this popularity trope and cliche define your life. Whether it be what video games you play, movies you watch, how you interact in school, what is most popular isn't necessarily what is right, especially in my book. Anyways, this has been the Gamertron. This has been the Gamertron Show. Hope you guys liked the video, or agreed with me anyway. If you guys enjoyed the conversation in some way, my opinion, whatever. Feel free to like or dislike the video based on what you heard here. I'm all for constructive criticism and comments. Just leave me your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you agreed with me, or like the gameplay, or if you like the video in any way, shape, or form. Hitting the like button helps me, helps you, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit that like button, please leave your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. I am genuinely curious what you guys thought of this commentary, what you guys thought of this subject. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I went too off topic with this video? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games, and I love talking about video games. And if that's something that interests you, maybe consider subscribing to my channel and supporting me. It would be really appreciated. Anyways, guys, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.